Hi there, welcome back to another Bevo Tech Pack, and happy Christmas Eve. Oh yeah. So guys, I have got a exciting episode for you today. Oh, it's so exciting. So I've been over to the other base and I've picked up some of the machines from over there. Crusher, purification chamber and separation unit. And today we are gonna make some infinite power. That is what I said. So I have tested this out in creative and it works perfectly. So we're gonna need this. And I'm gonna need some cables. I should have made some cables. Right, so I am gonna need a couple of things. I need these 3 machines, which we all know is what we can use to triple ores, which is pretty good. But we will also need a bit of some other things. And I want to really upgrade these to factories, which is really easy. All we need to do is get an osmium in a bit of redstone, which is easy. So I'm going to make about a couple of those. I should have a load of osmium. Let's make half of those, yeah. And we'll get some redstone. I'm not sure how much redstone they each need. It's been a while since I made them. We'll have to dump that. 1 each. It does look like just 1 each. Easy, cool. So let's make those go and we can upgrade these to the first factory, which is cool. Assuming I have any iron left. I'm fairly certain I used all my iron. Let's check this. Nope, here we go, perfect. We're gonna need some redstone. We have some, let's take out more. So redstone, iron, the machine we want to upgrade, and we want to do all of those. And then a couple of circuit boards. Simple. And then that means that these things can do 3 at once instead of the 1. It will use more power, obviously, but is that not? Have this backwards. Awesome. So I also need to make an Igneous Extruder. A Aqueous Accumulator, or possibly just a liquid node. Yeah, I think I'll just go with one of those. And then I think that should be fine, actually. We get one of those. Will get me a good source of water. I need an Igneous Extruder, and I'm just trying to think what the last thing is. I know there's one more thing. It will come to me. So let me craft up that, I'll be back. Okay, so I have my Igneous Extruder here. We can set this up, no worries. What we might need to do is get some blocks to build with, though. Keep it sandstone for now. Actually, we could probably just grief into the ground either. I'll need some water. Because we will need to set up the last thing that we need, which is... Oh no, there's a hole under there. Although... Oh no, there's stairs. Ah, damn. Hang on, let me fix those. Oh, I forgot to get the other piece of water. I knew I was meant to do one more thing. So, using the extra utility pipes, of course, to actually interact with the world, we need world interaction upgrades, which I've just made now as well. They're just iron and lapis. It's not too much. So that's there, and then we put these liquid transfer nodes right here, and then knock out the middle block. And that really should stop happening. That's really annoying. So this thing should start picking up water now. There we go. And I think we could just use the regular transfer pipes then to pull that in, which is cool. So let's pull out a power line. I have advanced universal cables here instead of the other types. So what we want is to bring out some power. And we're going to probably set up our machines here for now. And we will leave it like that for now. I can actually take out that one. There's no need for that one. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so one of the things we need, of course, is the electrolytic separator to get ourselves some oxygen. That should be powering that, yeah. Wow. Is that how quickly that did it, or did it have stuff left? I think it had stuff left over. So that should be filling up the water. And then we will need a pressure pipe, which I thought I brought with me. No, I have some anyway. Pressure pipe, there we go. And we want to just put that there. And we'll put the... purification, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it should be, but it's not connecting. I think I might have to actually put the pipe down second. Yeah, there we go. So that should bring it in. It's not. Unless I'm using the wrong one, am I? I think this has to be the other way around. Yeah, there we go. And it's full of oxygen. Beautiful. So this thing now, if we get ourselves some yellorium, or we probably don't have any yellorium yet. We don't. Let's use uranium instead. I think it should work as well, but I might be wrong. I've showed this before now, and we can turn on the sort. There we go. So that will automatically start smelting down all of that goodness. We should be venting the hydrogen. Cool. So this 3 will give us 9. So we want to now set this up to eject and bring in. So we want to bring in that way. And we will auto eject. So that needs to go into the crusher. I want to say crusher. Oh, and this one needs red down at the bottom. There we go. And we'll output to the side. Oh, and we turn on sort on that one as well to speed it up. And then the last one here, we will bring in from this side, which is blue. And that's fine for now. Blue. Oh, it's red. And turn on auto sort, and there we go. And that will give us what we need, which is this stuff that we just have to melt down to make the actual ingots, which is super cool. Yeah, I think this is actually pushing out at the maximum that it can go now. Everything okay in terms of power? Yeah, and this thing is full of power. Awesome. So there's one more machine that we actually need here. And that machine is the combiner. This thing is going to need some reinforced ally and elite control circuits. Ooh, okay. So these things are actually quite pricey to be. So I need 4 of those. I only have 2. Let's make some more of these. And then we need to upgrade these with diamond dust. Oh, Or how about this compressed stuff? Enrichment chamber. Okay. Let me... 4 diamonds. Wow. Okay, let me... This is going to be worth it. Believe me. Let me use this in the enrichment chamber and we'll see what happens. Just thinking, we probably won't need all 4 of these if I'm thinking about it. Which one is the enrichment chamber? This one? Let's just try 1 first. So 1 diamond gave me enough to do 100. Unfortunately, I need to do 8 and I forgot to do the other 4. So that's not going to be much help for me, unfortunately. So I will have to dump it out and try it again. But yeah, no, it will work. And that will get me these 4 as well. And then I just need to get another 4 of these. Okay, here we have it. I have the combiner. So I'm going to set this... up here. Wow, this pick is just too good. It does have efficiency 5 on it, like. There we go. So I'm gonna put the Igneous Extruder down here. And you'll notice I already got myself a lava bucket. Bang that in there. We should be able to get one from the middle here. Yeah, there we go. And put that in there and it should start creating cobblestone. Perfect. Let's reset this and output to the top. Put that down there and let's grab that combiner, which I already made into a factory because that's easy. So that should... we need to pull in purple at the bottom. There we go. And this has liquid stone then in the bottom and cobblestone. And this is what happened now if we put this yellowrum dust in here. It will take 2 of them, combine it with the stone, and make a yellowrum ore. And each yellowrum ore we are getting 3 from. So this is eventually going to start multiplying up and creating free yellowrum. I need some sort of control circuit thingy on that. But yeah, so let's output this to the left here. Or right even. And this will start crushing that back down. I almost don't want this one to be a factory actually. And it will go around in a circle nicely like that. And my oxygen is actually keeping up with that quite well. That's pretty good. Oh, this needs to output. Yeah, it's outputting. Oh, it is, yeah. And there we go. The circle of life. So we now just need a way to output some of this to a different direction. We don't need to output it all. We might just relay it or something like that. I'm not sure. But if we let this run for a long enough time, it should create an infinite amount of yellowrum, which will create an infinite amount of power, which will keep powering it. And you can see that this has only used 1 ingot. Yeah, 1 ingot for creating however many it has. So I think a good test of this might be to, if we just keep pulling out all the yellowrum ingot ore as it comes out here, and not let any of it smelt. And that way we'll put 1 ore in here and I will time how many we'll have in, say, how long it will take to get up a few more. So let me pull them all out, and once I have 1 I'll show you putting it in, and then after that I'll show you in about maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that. So I'll come back in a second. Okay guys, I've cleared out everything now. There was 13 ores in there, so I'm going to put 1 yellowrum into this, just the 1. and I gotta put it in here because this is the one that happens first. This will turn into 3 ore. It will go around. That's only gonna... I turned off the other sort on this one for now. So the 3 will still become just 1 ore in the first rotation. But in this following rotation, it should have enough for 3. And then it should keep going that way for a while. And we should come out with more than that. So I'm going to put this in here. I'm just going to start the clock now. And I'm going to give it 20 minutes and we'll come back in 20 minutes. So I'll keep an eye on the power level, make sure this has power and turn it back on once it starts to lose power. So we'll be back in 20 minutes. So guys, there's about 10 minutes left, but I've noticed that one of the machines is dramatically slower than the other. So I'm making an item speed upgrade .name. And I'm going to put it into this one here. And it just goes in there, I believe, and boom, now it goes faster. So hopefully that will speed it up a bit. And I have found that sometimes it doesn't inject. Don't know why. It's very weird. But it is working, and you can see how much this is up to. This is crazy. Okay, we'll come back in the next 10 minutes, and hopefully this will have caught up with the rest of the machines. So that is 20 minutes there. I'm just going to start taking out all the ores that are coming in here, and we'll see how much we have. Oh, and this thing even ran out of power. Whoops. Yeah, so we'll do that now, and once we have all the ores out, we'll see how much we get. It's pretty, looks good anyway. Okay, so here's the results. We got 54 ore and 1 dust from 1 single ore in about 20 minutes. Yeah, that's a bit OP. Probably, you know, probably should fix that at some point. Wow. Okay, so guys, that's all we have time for. I gotta let this thing run in case it gets fixed in the next version, so that I have lots of yellowite, so I can keep this reactor going forever. So I'll let it run and I will show you how much I have left afterwards when this is done. So guys, I will see you later.